I'm going to tell you how leaky gut works. Okay, what happens is your intestinal lining ends up having little holes, that food particles get into, and when you consume certain foods, those proteins of those foods that are not broken down end up leaking into the blood. And as soon as they leak into the blood, guess what happens? Your immune system has to get rid of these protein molecules, and when that happens, the immune system remembers that food. Okay, so for example, you might become intolerant to eggs, dairy, nuts and seeds, gluten, things like that, because these protein molecules are harder to digest, and the little holes that are in your gut lining from the leaky gut end up allowing parts of these food particles that are undigested to leak into the blood, and then they cause you immune reactions. These immune reactions can be nearly anything. They could be headaches, it could be skin flares, it could be, panic attacks, they could be stomach issues, they could be knee pain. It could be literally anything. It's an inflammatory response that's caused by the molecule of the food entering the blood. And when that happens, your body can create systemic symptoms. Wherever you're weakest, you'll flare it first. So leaky gut is something that is typically caused by either what we're consuming, bacterial infections, overgrowth of fungal infections, mycotoxin exposure, extreme stress, okay, severe bacterial imbalance. But how do you overcome it? Well, you got to change your diet. You got to make sure you're consuming foods that are easier to break down, not the foods that are harder to break down. Things like the eggs, the dairy, the nuts, the seeds, the gluten, even the meat. These things are all harder to break down, so they're harder on your gut lining. Okay, so you want to start off with foods that are easier to digest, like fruits, steamed vegetables, rice, potatoes, beans, lentils, fish, things like that, right? And then once you get your diet to be soft and easily digested, you're trying to nurture yourself back to health with this food. Once you do that, then you need to establish, do I still have any gut issues? Do I still have, bacterial issue that I need to overcome? Do I have mold in my house? What's actually causing this problem? And that's what I help people investigate. So reach out if you have questions about leaky gut. I went through it myself. I lost over 80 plus pounds. I was sicker than can be, reacting to all but 5 different foods, sick for over 10 years. I was able to overcome it, help my daughter overcome her illness. And now that's what I do with clients. Reach out.